think my phone is giving me a sign. Sorry, guys. So this is now a two-parter. So please, 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 guys that are listening to this, go listen to the second part. I'm so sorry. Guess my phone is telling me, hey, stop, say what you're gonna say, and get off and go spend time with your family. But anyways, just to finish it up, it's not gonna do. Whatever they just did against the Padres, that's just not gonna do. The Brewers are a different team. Do the Cubs have a chance? Yes, absolutely. They have a chance against the Brewers. But I feel like they have to steal a game in Milwaukee. That goes without saying. They need to steal a game in Milwaukee, and they need to make sure that series doesn't go back to Milwaukee. If it does, then the Cubs got to do what they got to do, and it's all hands on deck, right? Now, I'm gonna fast forward this a little bit, just because again, like I said, I need to get going. Let's do a preview really quick, and then that'll end the second part. Again, I appreciate you guys that I have listened and are listening to this part too. Yankees, Blue Jays. I'm gonna probably go with the Blue Jays, but the Blue Jays have to have a lot of things go right because if the Yankees steal the two games, they must steal the two games in Toronto. It's over. I'm serious. It's over. It's over. They must split that series in order for the Blue Jays to have a chance. They must split that series in Toronto, right? Whether it's game one or game two, they must split that series. They're down 2-0. I'm sorry, I don't see them coming back because the Yankees are right now are on a mission. They want to get back to the World Series. And I hate to say it, I'm picking Jays, but Jays in four, right? Meaning that they steal the two in they steal the two, or sorry, they split the two in Toronto, right? So I'm going Jays in four. I really want to see Vladdy maybe make it to a World Series. We'll see. But that'd be cool to see Vladdy make it to a World Series. As far as the Tigers in Seattle, that one's a toss up, and it's really a toss up, man. But if I have to really pick a team, I'm probably going to pick the Tigers. To be honest with you, I mean, I like the Mariners. Cal Raleigh has had a great season, perhaps an MVP season, but I do not have a vote in that. I'm sorry. Like, I don't see it, but man, maybe they'll surprise me. And, they have a good offense. They have Cal Raleigh. They have, you know, Eugenio Suarez. They have a lot of good bats. Their pitching's decent, pretty good. But I don't know. I just don't see them getting past the Tigers. I'd pick the Tigers actually in four. So I'm gonna go with the Tigers in four. I think the Seattle wins one. Phillies and Dodgers. That one is truly a heavyweight matchup. And the X factor there is once again, what which Dodgers bullpen shows up. Because of that Dodgers bullpen that we see making all those mistakes throughout the season and towards the end of the late season, and Dave Roberts doesn't move those chess pieces like he needs to move them, the Phillies are going to run over them. But again, my pick for the series is the Phillies. And again, I don't hate the Dodgers. I know I joke a lot about my hate and disdain for Dave Roberts. That's half joking. I don't know the guy, honestly, personally. I just don't really like a lot of his decisions he makes sometimes. And sometimes he can be a little smug, as I said before, with his decisions. But maybe that's just my personal point of view of it. But I'm picking the Phillies. This is actually going to go five. But again, it depends which bullpen shows up and if the Phillies actually show up. Because if Bryce goes cold, Schwarber goes cold, Castellanos, all those guys go cold, the Dodgers are going to run over them, even if it's a one or two games that they can't score because that bullpen is just holding them enough that the Phillies can't score. The Phillies are not going to win. But this one is for sure going 4-5. For sure is going 4-5. The last one, the Cubbies and the Brewers, again, comes down to can the Cubs score? 3 runs is not going to be enough. I don't think 3 runs are going to be enough. And watch one of the games be 3-1 or 3-2. I don't know. This one for sure is going to go the full 5. If it goes less than 5 on either side, I'd be surprised. I'm picking my Cubbies, of course, in 5. They're going to go ahead and give you 2 things that I'm going to guarantee to you. I'm going to guarantee you 2 things in this series. I guarantee you, and this is a safe guarantee, is one team from the NL Central is going to make the NLCS. That's an easy guarantee. That's like low hanging fruit, right? We know that they're both in the NL Central. Second promise I'm going to make to you is one team is going to have bragging rights until this happens again, if it happens again. Because again, baseball's not a guarantee. It's not like, hey, the Brewers beat the Cubs. Oh, we'll see you next year in October. Maybe it doesn't shake out that way. Maybe the Brewers don't make it. Maybe the Cubs don't make it. Watch what we asked for, because in 2018, we wanted everybody and their mother fired after they lost to the Rockies in that wild card game, and we didn't make it back into a playoff until now. I'm not counting 2020. I've told you guys that before. 2020 does not count. 2020 is over, that doesn't count. That whatever they wanted to have a shortened season in a controlled environment, fantastic. I don't count that season. They haven't made a full playoff since 2018, and then we didn't make one for another almost 7 years. Yeah, no, 7 years, not almost. It was 7 years. So be careful what we ask for, because again, one team from the NL Central is going to have bragging rights for the next however long this happens again. I'm picking my Cubs in five, but they must hit. If they don't hit, the series is going to be short. It's going to be painful, and the Brewers are going to go on to the NLCS. I'll see you guys. Have a blessed day.